Hey, what is up guys, Mirza here and I'm back on Injustice iOS. Now, I want to take this time to quickly just tell you guys to go over to the community tab of my channel because we're very close to reaching 10k subs very soon and I have like a Q&A video planned out for that. However, I need some questions to answer, so it'll take like 5 seconds. If you guys can go to the community tab on my channel, you'll see the most latest post is of me, asking guys for questions for my Q&A video for 10k. So if you want to ask me a question, you can leave your comment down below on my community tab over there. But other than that, let's just jump into it. So in this video, I'll be ranking every single flash card in this game, okay? That includes all of them, legit all of them, okay? So all the flash cards are right here except for Reverse Flash, who is for some reason chilling over here. So yeah, Reverse Flash is over here, and then all the other flash cards are just chilling right by here. So let's jump into it. This list will include the bronze, the silver, and the gold flash characters. So if I'm not mistaken, there is a total of 8 flash cards in this game, alright? So we're going to start with the number 8 spot, alright? So in our number 8 spot, it's obviously going to be a bronze flash, okay? So it's going to be New 52 the Flash, okay? Not much to say here, really not much to say here at all. I mean, his passive is really weak. I mean, there's not much here to say. He's a bronze card. Really just, I don't want to waste any more time on this. New 52 the Flash is in our number 8 spot. But in our number 7 spot, let me quickly go over here. In our number 7 spot, we have Prime the Flash. So this card is slightly better than New 52 the Flash because he goes a lot more faster as you do every single special. And this can be really useful, especially in challenges. I use Prime the Flash in all of my challenges. So, obviously if there's like a New 52 Superman challenge and the challenge one is to just use bronze characters, I will always use him because of, number one, the infinite basic attack combo is really OP, and after every single special, he goes real fast, and it can stack up to 3 times. So honestly, one of the best bronze characters, honestly, like really one of the best bronze characters. Honestly, he's just really OP because of the basic attack spam, and his special one, or any special, can just make him so much more faster and so much more fun to play with, in my opinion. And our number 6 spot is Regime the Flash. I don't want to waste too much time on these low-end flash cards because I don't need to explain them too much. I think you guys get the gist of it. But Regime the Flash is clearly better than both of the 2 bronze flashes. There's not much to say here. It's really obvious. The Flash and his teammates attack 15% faster. He's above. Here's the thing. His passive, when you compare him to Prime the Flash's passive, it's actually more or less the same. Only difference here is that besides the Flash solely going faster, the whole team goes faster. So that's why he's up on the list. And also, his design is probably the coolest design in the game. Like, I don't know. I'm a sucker for this kind of skin. This skin looks absolutely amazing. I love it. He's obviously better than both the bronze flashes because of the stats, obviously. Not much to say here. Solid card, solid stats. One of the strongest silver cards in the game, actually. And his passive is good. Alright guys, if you stuck around this long, I want to introduce you guys to my Mirza's March Madness bundle. So check out this bundle. We have 4 gold characters with 4 gold pieces and 3 types of currencies, all available in one single purchase. And if you think 100 is too steep, obviously the bundles are there if you wish. But if you're looking for a more cheaper buy on this website, which is just getting singular cards. So right here, if you go to buy character cards, you can just buy individual cards. And the best part about this website is that all orders are 100% safe from ban, and we do both iOS and Android orders. So if you want, you go to Mirza.shop, pick out a singular card if you want to, and don't forget to use code MirzaLuck at checkout to get 10% off your first order. Alright guys, this is where we start getting into like the more controversial picks, alright? So in our number 5 spot, we have Elseworld the Flash. He has one of the worst stats for any gold flash card. When you're going to compare gold flash cards, he is on the low end, alright? His stats are pretty bad. But let's talk about his passive anyway. His suit is really sick. I love it. I love his suit. Like, look at the helmet, bro. It looks sick. But let's talk about his passive. His passive is really unique. We haven't seen something quite like this in a minute. He has 53,000 damage and 87,000 health. His passive is called Bullet Time. Once per match, when Flash reaches 30% health, his opponent's specials are disabled and time slows for 7 seconds. So, it is implemented quite okay in the game. It doesn't work the way I want it to, but it works, okay? The reason why he's so low on the list is because obviously his stats can only get him so far. He has one of the worst stats for a gold character. He doesn't really stand up that well in an online match if I were to use him. His special 2 is really sick. I love his special 2. I love his design, and his passive is cool. Alright, I think all the Flashes have such a cool passive. Like, look at Medium the Flash. Look at Black Flash. You know, Black Flash is an exception. That dude should be a metal card. But his passive is really cool. It's like, it's probably just as cool as Medium the Flash's passive, alright? So I have a lot of respect for Elseworld the Flash, because he's quite a unique gold card. I know this will make a lot of people mad here. In our number 4 spot, we have Meta-Human the Flash. Number 4 spot, okay? So I know a lot of people are going to be mad about this. Let me quickly explain Meta-Human the Flash. Meta-Human the Flash, when he first came out, I believe it was patch 2.5, 2.6, I'm not entirely sure. But when he was originally released, this guy was so OP. The thing is, for those of you who are, you know, like maybe a little new to the game, when he was first released, he was so good. He was so good. Here's the thing. If you look at his passive now, it's actually quite different. Here's the thing. They actually nerfed him. They actually patched him, which is a little sad. But here's the thing. Originally, Medium the Flash also carried the exact same passive as Prime the Flash. Combined with that, he had the Super Speed passive also with that. So after every special Metahuman did, it would make him so much more faster, and you can stack it 3 times and you would go so incredibly fast. The reason why it's so much more different than Bronze the Flash is because after every single special Metahuman the Flash does, he also gets the Super Speed passive. On top of that, he goes a lot more faster, so when you combine the two, it becomes like the most perfect wet dream of a Flash character ever. Like, it is the perfect Flash character. The thing is, next update, they patched him to solely have the Super Speed passive, and this is okay, except for the fact that the AI with this passive is completely botched. Like, it's botched. It doesn't work. Here's the thing. His Super Speed passive, even if the Prime Flash passive was removed from Medium the Flash, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if the AI couldn't block it. I don't know why, but the AI can block mid-combo as you're, like, swiping continuously. I don't know how they can do that, because us normal players can't do that when we're fighting an AI Medium the Flash, but when the AI is facing Medium the Flash, apparently the AI can block in mid-combo. It doesn't make any sense. The passive is botched. It doesn't work. If I was ranking this tier list pre-patch, then he would definitely be a lot more higher than the 4th spot. But because he was nerfed, combined with that, his passive doesn't even work well in online. It really doesn't. Like, I'm being quite honest. His passive doesn't work well in online. It really does not. Unless you pair him with, like, the Soul Taker Sword, the Flash chest piece, or, you know, like the Arkham Knight gear, like, maybe that can make it better. Then again, the AI can still block it, but maybe you can up the unblockable with gear setups. But in the end, he is, I mean, here's the thing. I love him so much. Like, he is the most flashiest Medium the Flash. He's so flashy. Like, his combos look so cool when you play him. Like, I love this guy. He has probably one of the best designs in the game. Like, come on, it's like the CW show. Come on, and I love that show too. And we're on season 7. All right, here's the thing. I'm not saying this because I hate Medium the Flash. I'm saying this because I love him. All right. When he first came out, I was there. I was there when he first came out. It was such a different time for Injustice iOS. But I'm sorry, but he really does deserve the 4th spot. The way WB could fix him would probably be to completely remove the AI garbage. Like, I don't know how to say this, but the fact that the AI can block it mid-combo, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Here's the thing. Chance to be unblockable, that part isn't a problem. that part isn't a problem. I don't think super speed passive should be completely unblockable. That would be too OP. What I think they should do is fix the AI so that when you actually land the first hit of your super speed, the AI wouldn't be able to block it after that. That makes sense to me. That feels fair. You wouldn't have to even change the passive. You would just have to change the way the AI plays against Medium the Flash, if that makes any sense. But, that's going to be it. I think I made my case with Medium the Flash. Alright guys, in our third spot, we have Reverse Flash, alright? A lot of people call him Metahuman Reverse Flash because obviously he's part of the Metahuman universe, which is just another way of saying Arrowverse. So, clearly he is Metahuman Reverse Flash, of course, also known as Earbark Thawne. He has 66,000 damage and 108,000 health. His passive is called Cellular Regeneration. While active, the Reverse Flash has a chance to immediately regenerate health and cleanse negative effects after taking damage from a special attack. May occur 3 times per match. He is one of the more defensive Flash characters. I really do love him. His design is sick. I love his design. You guys can notice right there, he has a ring right on his finger. Like, that's dope. He looks really cool. Plus, he has like the bloodshot eyes. Like, come on, bro. Plus, he looks so cool when he does a special too. Like, he has like that red streak behind him. Come on. You know I love that stuff, alright? But let's talk about why he's ranked the way he's ranked. There's nothing wrong about this card, honestly. Nothing wrong about him. What I see a lot of people making the case for is that they kind of want him to cleanse 3 specials back to back. So here's the thing. A lot of people on Instagram really hate the fact that it says may occur 3 times per match. So obviously there's a chance that the opponent's special could actually damage you. And I feel like that's fair because, you could compare Reverse Flash to Injustice to Superman. You can. It's kind of like the same thing. You basically ignore a special. That's what you're doing here. The thing about Reverse Flash is he can ignore it 3 times. I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. The may occur 3 times per match, because there's a really good chance you'll ignore one, alright? It's a pretty good chance, alright? So I think his passive is perfectly fine. His playset is really good. Every single Flash has such a solid playset, one of the best in the games. All the Flashes have such a great playset. Reverse Flash is no exception. Special 1 is great. Special 2 is really cool. Other than that, not a lot to say. He works really well with the 4th World set, I noticed, alright? But there's a lot of gear setups for a lot of different people. So in our number 2 spot, we have Rebirth Wally West. Rebirth Wally West is a really great card. He reminds me of Dawn of Justice Batman a little bit, but he's a lot better. He's a lot faster, a lot better. And here's the thing. He actually has some synergies that could be classified as like a Flash team synergy, alright? Right here it says if teamed up with Rebirth characters or Flash characters, the chance goes up. So they're kind of promoting you to use like a Flash team with this card on the team. So you can, an ideal Flash team would be Rebirth Wally West, Black Flash, and then like Earth to the Flash if you wish. So that would be a really good Flash team. And on top of that, you have really good synergies with this man, which would cause him to ignore specials with a higher percent. So that's great. His stats are really good stats. His design is sick. I love the little hair on top. The suit looks sick. The blue lightning is really cool. One of the drawbacks is that his special 2 is too damn long, and I don't know. I just don't like special 2. I feel like it drags on for way too long. I don't know. That's just me though. I just don't like special 2 personally. It looks cool and flashy, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't do that much damage, and it's very, very slow. Alright, it just goes on for too long. It just overstays its welcome. But, that's not something that I would rank him lower for, because obviously he works well either way. So he definitely deserves the number 2 spot. And our number 2 spot, I know a lot of people know this, in our number 2 spot we have Earth to the Flash. There's not a lot to say about this card. This card is just too good. He's too good. He's way too good. He's like Luchador Bane, but like a wet dream. Like a wet dream of Luchador Bane. Like everything that you hate about Luchador Bane, Earth to the Flash fixes. He is he would make Luchador Bane proud, Here's the thing. Luchador Bane is amazing. I love that card, alright? He was one of the first people to introduce me to like stun damage, which was Beautiful, okay? Here's the thing, Luchador Bane. You can compare this card to Luchador Bane. You honestly could, alright? So, let's compare the two. Let's start with Luchador Bane. Luchador Bane can stun on tagging. Earth to the Flash can also do that, alright? On tagging, you get some sort of damage buff, alright? And that's true with Luchador Bane. That's also true with Earth to the Flash. So you see the similarities? You see the similarities here? Do you see the similarities here? There's a lot of similarities, okay? Here's the thing. Here are some drawbacks about Luchador Bane. He is a slow card. I don't like that. He's a slow card, okay? His special one is a one-hit special. This can be quite disappointing for people that don't have him max augmented, alright? That will require you to have, rock a piece like the LexCorp Gauntlet, as if you did have a max augmented, you could focus primarily on damage boost instead of crit chance, okay? So, that might be some drawbacks, like, it might be a drawback, it doesn't have to be. But if you have a max augmented, then it's not a drawback. But here's the thing, Earth to the Flash fixes all of these drawbacks with Luchador Bane in like one fell swoop. It's beautiful. His playset, fast. Where Earth to the Flash is extremely fast, okay? Special one. His special one is a multiple hit special one, which can actually connect to all three players, I believe. I can't remember specifically. Don't quote me on this, but for now, I'll just say it can knock out 2 people, because I can't remember if he can actually knock out 3 people. I've never been able to do that because it's quite hard to achieve, alright? It has to be like almost like all 3 characters on the enemy team have to have like 1% health or something, because after all, it is a special one, so it's not going to be that powerful after you kill the first opponent. But his special one can connect. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, okay? Not much else to say here. After you do a special, the opponent gets slower, which is really fun if you ask me. It's like a cherry on top, all right? That's what it feels like. Earth to the Flash, one of my favorite Flash cards in the game, one of my favorite cards in the game, period. Solid card, I love him to death. Beautiful gear setups all the way. And then in our number 1 spot, of course, in our number 1 spot, it's Black Flash. There's literally nothing I can say about this card that you guys don't already know. Black Flash. The Flash. If you guys don't know who Black Santa Flash is, or if you've never used him before, I feel sorry for you. He is such a great card. He is borderline a metal card at this point. He could be a metal card, and I would believe it 100%. I can't say much about this card, because all of you who watch my videos are, obviously you must have some knowledge of this game. So you all know about Black Flash. You all know about him. Look at the stats. Just look at the stats. Look at it. 92,000 damage and 133,000 health. His passive is called Black Flash. When resurrected, Black Santa Flash returns with 100% health. Basic attacks against the Flash have a 10% chance to miss. It feels like a lot more than that. It feels like a 50% chance to miss. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but almost every time, like that 10% is cap. That 10% is little cap. It feels like 50% when you're fighting him. It's so stupid. And leave the attacker open to counterattack. Instead of taking damage, all Black Knight teammates gain health and power from enemy dots. Not much to say here. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, bro. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Let's just start very simply, okay? He resurrects with 100% health. That should be illegal, alright? And instead of, losing health from Dot, he gains health and power from Dot. On top of that, he can... Oh my goodness. On top of that, he has a 10% chance, which feels like damn near 90% chance to counterattack when you're just fighting him. It's so stupid. And then on top of that hotness, you can pair him with, like, Blackest Night Batman, and he gets really crazy from that point on. Oh my goodness, bro. And, if you want to be like a true sweat, you can pair him with Blackest Night Batman and Blackest Night Hawkgirl. Then that way you have like 2 resurrects. And if you want to be really sweaty, you could rock the 4th world set and get like 3 resurrects out of this man. Make him borderline impossible to kill. Damn, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for this list. Black Santa Flash, number 1, top pick, of course.